Couples Court with the Cutlers.
This is the case of Bearden versus Bearden. You all have been married for 7 years, and your anniversary is coming up. Is that right?
That's right.
Now, in your court papers, it was indicated that there was some infidelity in the beginning of your marriage, but you all worked past that. But Ms. Bearden, you brought this case because you think that there's something going on now.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, tell us what happened in the past.
I received a phone call from my family member, and she told me, "Did you know that Jerome was in Las Vegas?" And I said, "No." And she said, "Well, he's been out there for 3 days." So immediately, I'm calling his phone. He's not picking up. I keep calling, text message. 3 days go by. Then he finally calls. He tells me that basically he went to Las Vegas with my family member's boyfriend. They just had fun, whatever. Okay, so I brushed it off. We moved into our place, and 2 weeks after, I noticed strange things happening. Phone calls in the middle of the night, text messages, going in the bathroom to use the phone, right?
And this is early in your marriage?
This is 3 months.
3 months in your marriage, and you're finding all this?
Yes. Ain't no finding, he's doing. He's doing. So, of course, I'm an investigator. I need to know. So, he go get drunk a little bit. Perfect time to look at the phone. And I'm seeing text messages, "Hey, baby, how are you?" So I addressed him. I said, "What's going on?" He said, "Oh, it's nobody. It's nobody." What do you mean nobody? You don't be talking to nobody, talking about, "Hey, baby." So a couple months go by. I get a ring at the doorbell. I go to the door. He come follow behind, coming down the stairs, right? What you doing coming down the stairs? I got this. So I go to the door. It's a sonogram on the door.
Somebody taped a sonogram on your door?
She taped it on the door. Right.
And this is, again, early in your marriage?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so, Mr. Bearden?
Yes, ma'am.
Is this story that's being told the story that happened?
When it happened like that, but it wasn't like that, though. So, you know, I mean, it was like a friend with benefits kind of like thing, and I actually didn't expect it to go kind of farther than what it did, and I don't even think that sonogram was for me anyways.
Who was it
that
for?
That could have been anybody's baby or something like that. I mean, come on now, at the end of the day, how you can tell off a sonogram that that's actually my child? Like, she could have probably already been pregnant at the end of the day, so.
You was with her, right?
I don't believe that was my baby anymore.
Okay, but let's cut to the chase. Whether it's your baby or not, we're not here to decide that.
Right.
What I do want to confirm is you had a friend with benefits within 3 months of your marriage.
It was something that I was getting out of her that obviously I wasn't getting from her. So
Oh,
that's
what
the
was
only
it?
reason why.
What was it?
I mean,
Yeah, well, I'm almost scared to ask what was she doing that your wife wasn't doing.
Because I can bounce that thing too.
Okay, yeah.
It's true. If you don't ask, you don't get.
Right.
that's true.
So obviously, what happened in Vegas didn't stay in
It
Vegas.
didn't stay in Vegas.
Sure didn't.
And it was so bad the way it happened because, I mean, I got basically told on, so it would have stayed in Vegas, but.
Are you mad because of what you did, or you got mad
Because I got caught.
because you got caught?
Mad because I got caught. I mean, this is what probably, you know, got my marriage the way it is right now. So.
That was early in your marriage.
True.
We're 7 years down the road, so you stayed. I need to know what made you stay, because there's been a lot of folks that have been like deuces.
No.
Right.
Because he's my superhero.
All right. All right.
He's the one that took me out of the relationship that I was before. He took me and my kids in. He didn't even know me. He's that guy that women dream about all the time. I want that guy.
Mr. Bearden, what was it about her that you liked?
You know, when I first met her, I knew she was like a shooting star to me.
Wow.
I mean, it's crazy. I mean, we're compatible. I mean, when I first seen her walking towards me, it was like poetry in motion. I already knew right then and there. And you can just see it in our pictures. It's love there for like a long, everlasting, that's my heart. A perfect woman.
So you all got through it because she's perfect for you and he's your superhero.
Yes, ma'am.
Did he vow to you he wasn't going to ever do this again?
Yes, ma'am. He said that from this point on, it's going to be no more. No more cheating, no more talking to women, no more.
And you mean that today?
Yes, ma'am.
And you took him back because of that?
Yes, sir.
What are you here to do in light of that vow and in light of this past?
I'm trying to, like she said, rebuild my marriage that's from going through construction right now. So I can't be without her. So I'm willing to do whatever it takes.
And Miss Bearden, but you're here today because you think he's broke that second vow to you.
Yes, ma'am.
Why do you specifically believe he's cheating?
Okay, so I noticed changes in the marriage again. So as I noticed the changes, I noticed that he'll keep his phone on him. He wouldn't sit it down. So of course, it was a party that we were doing. He got drunk again. And when I investigated, I seen text messages. And it wasn't just normal text messages.
What'd they say?
He was saying he wants to have sex with her, but she wanted a relationship.
Mr. Bearden, okay, did you text another woman to say, I want to have sex with you?
No.
She found these texts in your phone.
I don't remember that.
That's the
I
same,
don't recall
that's the
that.
same thing I got.
If you don't remember, it doesn't mean it didn't happen.
I don't remember that.
He remember. He remember, because I remember.
Honest, I don't remember or recall that happening at all.
Mr. Bearden, you made a vow to your wife after you got caught, said it would never happen again, and now she's saying she found texts in your phone indicating that it happened again.
Yeah, it happened.
It did happen again?
It happened.
So you did send a text to a woman saying, I want to have sex with you.
Yes, ma'am. It wasn't gonna be nobody that nothing meant off it though, but it was just a conversation.
Okay, why would you just have a conversation about wanting to have sex with another woman?
I'm human, being stupid.
Did you tell her at the time, yeah, that's me, I did it, I was wrong? Or are you just now telling her that today?
Just now.
How are you feeling? I see the tears in your eyes. Talk to me.
It's an ongoing thing. If I'm the person that you dreamed of, why are we going through this? I don't cheat on you. I don't talk, if I do talk to a dude, it's a friend that I know from years ago, before you. So why are we going through this?
I mean, when you don't have like conversation in your household, it's hard, you know, to kind of move on with what you're trying to do. And like, that's what really happened. The fact that I wasn't getting no conversation, no nothing, it was because of the last time. So we've been going this whole time just like buddies and stuff like that instead of like really being together as a marriage. So what am I supposed to do?
And we get the importance of conversation.
Right.
Communication is essential.
It's the key.
That's the only way we survived all these years, because the communication may not always be pleasant,
Right.
but it's communication. And as long as you're communicating,
That's what
that
I'm
helps.
saying.
I mean, that's one of the secrets of our relationship.
So, Ms. Bearden, you had to have been hurt when you saw those text messages.
Yes, ma'am.
Did you try to find the woman?
I did. I talked to her.
What did she say?
I spoke to her. I said, do you know that he's married and he has 5 kids? No, 4 at the time. She said, no, I did not know that.
Did you ask her had they had sex?
I asked her, she said no. I don't believe that. I mean, a woman can say anything, just what she wants. She can tell, I'm the wife. She's the other woman. She can tell me whatever.
All right, and so, Mr. Bearden, she confronts you with this conversation that she's had with this other woman who you've texted to say, I want to have sex with you. What do you tell your wife in response to that?
It was an accident, basically.
You said it was an
It
accident.
was an accident.
You accidentally texted another woman that you want to have sex with her.
I mean, it sounds bad and it make me look definitely badder and worse by saying it, but yes, I was about to go out elsewhere and find what I wasn't getting at home.
But you're saying you didn't do it.
No.
All right, Ms. Bearden, we've talked about the text messages. Have you found any, or do you have any physical evidence
Yes.
that Mr. Bearden is cheating?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, tell me about that.
So with the same woman, I'm assuming, for Mother's Day, he had bought me some food arrangements.
Okay.
Okay. And so that was delivered to the house. So like a month after that, I got my bank statement. I see fruit arrangements twice with 2 different prices.
Okay.
Okay, so me being an investigator, I called fruit arrangements. And I talked to a nice young lady, and she described my wonderful husband to me. She said he was nice, he was sweet and funny. I said, well, I want to know if you can tell me what was bought. She said, sure. So I gave her the information, and she told me the first item was a fruit arrangement for $80, and it was delivered. So I said, okay, that's mine, okay. And so she said the second one was picked up, and it was with chocolate-covered strawberries, 12. So somebody deserved 12 chocolate-covered strawberries? Because I
presume you did not get those 12.
I didn't get no strawberries. His mama didn't get no strawberries either.
Mr. Bearden, Where did the strawberries land?
It accidentally got swiped twice. That's the only thing that happened. And I mean, it didn't go to nobody else.
Them is
Okay,
two
Mr.
different
Bearden.
places.
All right, wait, hold on. All right.
Swipe twice.
Did you send a fruit arrangement to your wife?
Yes.
Did you send a second fruit arrangement to your wife?
Yes.
You sent her two.
Twice.
No, did you send her two fruit arrangements?
No, I didn't.
So you only sent one to your wife?
Yes.
All right, did you order chocolate covered strawberries?
Yes.
Okay, did you send those to your wife?
No.
No.
Who did you send those to?
The other girl.
The other girl.
And this is the first time you're hearing it.
Yes, this is.
Okay, so it wasn't a swipe twice situation.
No.
I'm not liking what I'm hearing, but I am appreciating that you're being truthful. This is the place to come clean, so I can live with that. But she can't live with you and another woman. And she can't live with this uncertainty. And she shouldn't have to.
You're right.
So the court has called a friend of the court,
Wow.
Miss Tami Roman, who appears on the TV show Basketball Wives LA, and is the author of a book, Mistress 101. Ron, would you escort Miss Roman in?
Yes, Shauna.
How are you?
How are you?
It's good to see you.
Same
good to
here.
see
Happy to
you.
be here.
You have dealt with, written about
Yes.
infidelity.
Tell them about it.
Would you share with Miss Bearden what you know about that and how to deal with it?
First thing I want to say to you is I am heated. Because let me tell you what I see. A beautiful, intelligent, dynamic woman who does not recognize her worth and her value. That's what I've been listening to. Okay? I've been you. I've been that woman who sat home, who tried to be a good wife, who tried to be positive, who tried to uplift my man. And what was he doing? He was out with every chick in every city that he visited. I've been on the phone. I've talked to the young lady. Please leave my husband alone. I will. 2 kids later. Okay? And I'm going to challenge you. Okay? She said that you fell in love with her children first. Don't you know those kids are looking up to you?
Yes.
Don't you know those kids need you to be a representative and be the king that you're supposed to be? And how you treating their mother is unacceptable.
You're right. You're right. You're right.
Now that's real talk.
That's
real.
real.
Talk for you.
That's
and you keep saying, well, I made a mistake. Mistake is one time. Now you're giving her behavior, consistent behavior in this relationship. The longer you keep using, well, there's lack of communication, the longer you keep making excuses for why you're having this behavior, then that means you really don't want to be in that situation.
All right, Mr. Bearden, you're almost tearing up. I can see it.
Because it's crazy. I'm really like feeling like the bad person in this. And it's like, you know, I always hear the saying, once a cheater, there's always a cheater and stuff like that. But
Excuse me one second. You missed what I said at the top, which was I need you to be a king.
True.
And show her a different type of behavior.
Right.
Because repeating the same things means you're not changing.
Right.
I didn't say a cheater was always going to be a cheater, but I'm saying prove that. Don't talk about it, be about it.
Right.
There you go.
Mr. Bearden, we've talked about the importance of honesty, and I'm not getting the sense that you're being completely honest with us. This woman that you were texting, the woman you said a fruit arrangement to, have you been intimate with that woman? This woman that you were texting, the woman you said a fruit arrangement to, have you been intimate with that woman?
yes.
You have.
It was like crazy. Like a couple times. It shouldn't have happened. But I mean, that's why I'm here trying to tell her the truth so I can try to get this all over with. I mean, it was, oh my God, I can't believe, you know, it happened, but it happened.
When was the last time you were with this woman, intimately?
Like a week ago, a couple weeks ago.
Ms. Bearden, you're crying. I can see the tears coming down your face.
I feel hurt. I feel used. I mean, I love my husband. I'm in love with my husband. He's my #1 hero. So I'm not gonna divorce him. I don't believe in divorce.
Mr. Bearden, I commend you for being here. I also commend you for telling a hard truth, because it's gotta be embarrassing to you. But here's the deal. You keep putting yourself in situations where it's gonna lead to infidelity. You can't flirt and have conversations and text messages with these women and wink at them and think it's not gonna lead to something bad.
Right.
I love this man. Mm-hmm. Love is strong, but it's not enough.
Mm-hmm. Right.
You gotta do something with that love.
Right.
I mean, you gotta do something with
Right.
it.
Talk is cheap.
Right.
You got to put yourself in it all the way in.
And what I would say to you is if you spend all your time working on loving her, you ain't gonna have the energy or the time to fool with these other women.
This court has counseling and resources available for both of you as you move forward, as you make this work. We want you to take advantage of those resources. As we say in this court, do not cheat yourself out of a chance for a good relationship. This court is adjourned.